Ladies and gentlemen, Pittsburgh guy here. I'm going to do a short review on the Ring Spotlight Cam and the Wi-Fi range exchanger from Netgear. This needed to help this, and I'll give my assessment, speed test, and video quality demonstrations. So here we are, guys. I put the Ring Spotlight camera under my deck so it can face. I have a second car that I put under this generic carport, if you will. It's under my deck. And as you can see, when it snows, which it did yesterday, we got 6 to 7 inches of snow, 34 degrees yesterday. The day before, as you can see in the picture, I was doing yard work and it was 65 degrees. Pittsburgh weather, that's what you get. But under here, it covers the whole view. And as you can see in the video here from the camera itself, it'll cover part of the yard, the car itself, and then part of the garage. Just a little nip of the garage, just enough. But in cases like this, we see that water's dripping down from the top, and that's from all the snow melting from on top of the deck itself, plus some of these icicles, as you can see here. That's why I put a shield around this. Now this is the pot of a hanging plant, and I took the bottom of it and cut it so I could put it around the camera itself, because these cameras are weather resistant, not weatherproof. And the first week, because I've had this for 2 weeks, the first week I got it, it got a little water on it, and it had a moisture spot in the corner of the lens whenever you saw the actual video on your phone. So I put this around it to protect it from the sides and the front and the top, and then we have a little shield at the top as well for anything that leaks down. So since I put this on, whether it's windy, rain, snow, which we've had all three in the last couple days, the camera itself stays pretty solid. The lights are strong, they're bright enough, and they light up this whole area. I will have that video here in a couple seconds to see what it looks like at night. The only thing is, I throw bread in the yard for the animals, the deer, the birds, the raccoons, whomever, the possum. Everybody's welcome to whatever they want, and it sets off the alarm constantly. But I'm okay with that because it's back here to protect the car. That's the main reason it's here. Now, the biggest problem I had with all of this is the strength of the signal was not good enough. Over here, that where the bay window is sticking out is the living room, and that's where the router is for the cable, and it has the Pro Performance, which is 300 megabytes per second. That's pretty good, and it gets up to like 250, 260 on a good day. But the problem is, coming out to here, the speed test was giving me a very, very low number, and here it is here. As you can see, that's not enough. So what I did was I got this extender from Netgear, and this extender was, I think, $45. I got it from Best Buy. It's extremely easy to hook up. It took me a matter of 5 minutes to get it set, and it's right here. Now this is the outlet right to the door. Even when the door is closed, it's still a strong signal. And this takes the signal from up the stairs to the living room, which is right around the corner. It's literally about, I'd say about 40 feet away from the router itself. And the signal is decent, and you can see the speed test. The bumped up numbers are right here. Much better numbers, as you can see. Now, I do recommend this camera, the Spotlight Cam from Ring, and the only reason I picked this, because I looked at Blink, I looked at the Google Nest, but I gravitated toward this because I also have the Ring doorbell, which gives me great quality, and I'm very happy with it. So I wanted to keep it so that I had pretty much the same equipment working off one app instead of doing a couple apps to see everything. And you know, I've been very happy with it. It's done a good job. It's picking everything up that it's supposed to, and I have no complaints. The only thing I can say is it is not weatherproof. So if it's outside and it's under, if you have, like a lot of people put these up as spotlights, and when they're up, they can be underneath like the overlap of a roof. But if it's not and it's out all by itself to fend for itself against the rain and the snow and the wind, they kind of take abuse. And the battery, I put the battery in fully charged 100% 2 weeks ago, and right now it has a compartment for 2 batteries, but right now it's sitting at 78%. So the way it's going, it's going to last me about 6 weeks to 7 weeks. That's not enough, but what I'm going to do is get the second battery so that I have that as a backup, so I only have to charge one at a time and have them ready to go at all times. But I do recommend this. This is around 180 to about 210 for the price, depending on the venue that you use, whether it's online, Amazon, eBay, or if you go to Best Buy. But all in all, it's a good product, and I do recommend it. But just be very careful that it doesn't take much for this to get wet or get moist, and it shows up on your lens. So that is the review, and until next time,